大家好. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about 买东西. In fact, 在中国买东西. And I have to wear ties quite often at work. So when I go to China, one of the things I like to get are some really colourful, gorgeous ties that I know I just wouldn't find in a UK shop. Plus, they are super cheap. So in this video, I'm not only going to talk to you about 买东西, but also how to 买东西 in a way that really works for you because you're going to save big bucks, lots of money. So here, before I actually teach you how to haggle in Chinese, that's like to bargain, to try and get the price down, here is my selection of 很漂亮的领带. These are my Chinese ties. That grey one's really nice, 非常漂亮. 紫色的也很漂亮. 蓝色、红色都很不错. So how do I go about buying a tie in Beijing in a market? It needs to be one of those markets which is not like a big shopping mall with established brands. So not the sort of place like Westfield or Harrods or Selfridges, more like a kind of open market. First of all, if there's something I want, I will point at something else and pretend I want the other thing first. And I might say, 这个多少钱? 这个多少钱? Can you work out what that means? And they'll think I'm really interested in it. So they might sort of say, 80元. 80元. And I'll just sort of pretend I'm not that interested in that thing after all and go on to another product. I might say, 这个呢? 这个呢? The person selling it might say, 70元. So already they've come down a little bit. Or they might say 75. And I might still just not really be interested in that one. And actually the one I really want to get, I've been waiting for a while and said, okay, well what about this one then? Pretending I don't even really want it at all. I'll just say, 好,那这个呢? And maybe they'll come down a bit more and say, 这个那个65. Right, okay, interesting. So then I will say, 太贵了, ha. I'll just show kind of a lack of interest and say, 太贵了, 太贵了. See if you can work out what that means. And then they might often say, 好, 那你要付多少钱? 你要付多少钱? Or they might say, 你给我多少? 你给我多少? And I might choose my own price. Instead of 65, I might start really, really low. Maybe, for example, 10元. They might say 不行, 不行. They might be a little bit put out. But then I might sort of I might walk away, or I might go up a bit. But in my mind, I kind of have an idea, okay, this is my maximum I'm willing to pay. So maybe in my mind I'm thinking 25, which is be quite a good deal for me to get a nice tie like this. Probably a pretty good deal. So they might come down to 55, and then I might go up to 15, and I'll say 不行, 不行. And then I might say 20, 好不好? And they might say 不行. And then they might say 你最后的价格是什么? 你最后的价格是什么? And I might say 好,最后的价格是25块. And they might say, 不行, 不行. They might go down to 40. And then I might just walk off. This is one of the best techniques, is just to walk off and say, 好, 好, and kind of walk away. And it's really powerful because very quickly you might notice the vendor, the person selling the tie or whatever it is you're buying, saying, 好, 来, 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 来. And actually when you say come in Chinese, you don't beckon like this to come. You actually go like this, 来, 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 来. And they might say, 好, 好, 好. They might accept my 25. If not, they might say 30, and I might go up to 27 yuan. But it's really fun. It's like you get a massive kick out of getting a good bargain in China. It's really good fun. And obviously, you know, if you've got lots of money and you're willing to pay more, then that's up to you. But it is good fun to just see what you can come away with. And the fact that you are learning Chinese, and already probably by the end of this project you will have enough knowledge and enough words to actually haggle. And it doesn't have to be for a tie, it could be for kind of fake electronics goods or anything else that takes your fancy in a marketplace. It's a wonderful skill to have, and it also boosts your confidence when you're in China. And it's like a game, really. So really good words that you might want from this then are 便宜一点, 便宜一点, 好不好? You can sometimes drop on a 好不好 to indicate all right or not, okay? So see if you can repeat that after me. 跟我读便宜一点好不好? And then also you could at another point say 太贵了太贵了. And you try that 太贵了. Maybe make a facial expression to go with it 太贵了. You might even just say 我走了. Or you might say 好再见我走了我走了. Those are some of my techniques, and other people find other... Ooh! Yeah, that's another really good idea. Before you buy something, before you even start haggling, do a bit of research. And one of my favourite secrets is ask a local person how much they would be willing to pay for something. And then you know you've got a rough idea. But interestingly, some Chinese people don't really like haggling very much. So if they don't like it, then they may not be very good, and they might not have an idea of a good price. But if there's someone who has a good awareness, just take their word for it and don't go higher. You've got to be really stubborn when you're haggling in China, otherwise you'll easily just spend much more than you have to. I like to always think that you can buy something for roughly 10% of the original asking price, but sometimes I don't mind going up to 15 or 20% if I like the thing. How? So yeah, hopefully this will be helpful for you when you do your first bit of bargaining, or haggling as it's called. And the word for to haggle in Chinese is 讲价. That's one of the ways of saying it. Probably one of the most common ways. 讲价, 讲价. So if you look up those characters, it will kind of give you an idea why those characters are used for the word haggle. So I hope everything's going well and you're enjoying the project. Unfortunately, my friend, we argued, the friend that you met in my previous videos, and I had to take him to a charity shop because we just had a big argument. And I think we're still friends, but I think he's much happier now, probably in someone else's home, because I'm sure there won't be another owner who always wants him to make films like I did. So actually, well, you know, it's for the best, really. So hopefully I'll find another 朋友. 但是我不知道什么时候，我不知道什么时候会找到。好，再见，再见。